Hi, everybody. It's your favorite girl, Elena, here to play your favorite water witch, Remi.
Hi, guys. My name is Kyle. I play Oswald.
Hi, I'm Britton, and I play Michael.
Hi, I'm Allie. I play River, and I will also be your game goddess. Let's get this show started.
Hi, and welcome to the 7 o'clock report. This is Barry McCockner and Sally May for Anchorage City News, where the best anchors report Anchorage City News. How's it going there, Sally?
Hi, Barry. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. How are the kids?
Oh, the kids are great. You know, Martha's home with the little ones. You know, little Janet and little Jackie. Oh, what a little bunch of scallywags.
Yeah, I heard those twins are a handful. So,
absolutely, Sally.
So, as you guys are all here, you heard from a little birdie or all of those weird billboards that are all around that there's a banquet happening, but it looks like it's only for mutants. Do you know what that's about, Barry?
I have no idea, for I myself am not a mutant, but I am, however, the best anchor to report Anchorage City News.
Of course
wink.
You are, Barry.
Wink, wink.
So, from what I can gather, from weeks past after the huge downfall of our business towers, there seems to be a weird uprising of mutants in our city, which is wild, isn't it, Barry?
It really is. We really need to get a better hold. And if you can, go on ahead and get out those phones and start recording, because the lower their social media ratings, the less trash that gets taken out of the city.
Which is funny that you mentioned that, because I've noticed how many times they get lower ranked, they seem to just grow higher. I don't know what that's about. Who hacked their system? But I want in, don't you, Barry?
Oh, yes, I do. I'm currently sitting at a prestigious 4.5, but I'm aiming for that perfect 5.0.
Aren't we all? So, from what I heard of this banquet, it is going to be a black tie, but the colors red are also permitted for their colors, I guess, because they all have these weird cultish red capes. So, yeah, I heard that's what's going on, but it's only mutant exclusive, meaning you have to show some form of mutant ability and power to get into this. So there will be no actual news coverage going into the banquet, which I think, for one, is a little rude.
You know, I think that I might be able to get in, Sally. Want to know why?
Why is that, Barry?
Because my wife just pushed out 2 giant-headed kids, and, you know, she's considered a superwoman. Yeah.
You're hilarious, Barry. Thank you for being here. So, that's all for today. Peter is our overlord. Peter will save us. Peter is here to protect us. Peter will be here for all the...
Are you okay, Sally? Sally, why do you look like that?
Where you guys left off, Oswald and Michael went to Jake's home. Jake being one of Oswald's good friends. Oswald found out very quickly that his friend is no longer his friend. In fact, he is more of an enemy than a friend. Michael went up into the office and grabbed something which he thought was interesting. He pocketed that and they left after beating the shit out of Jake. Blah, 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 blah. Remi and River and Shade decided to have a girl date where they decided to change their looks because they realized if Astoria can actually see them and Peter can actually see them, changing their looks up might give them a little bit more of an advantage. Where we fully left off was the girls looking at a billboard that says banquets for mutants, and where we find you guys now is the couch of Oswald's aunt. Oswald's aunt is perched on one of the one of the couch armrests, and she is drinking some tea and watching this in utter boredom, and also just kind of over it already. And she hasn't even been in the shit. So, what are you doing, friends?
I'm probably eating something because I'm actually eating something in real life. So,
but you guys just watched that news broadcast, by the way. It wasn't just for funsies.
We would, probably just like try to get in touch with y'all.
Yeah, because we're still in the hair salon, so I would imagine.
No, I'm saying you guys are no longer there. You are in.
We are at Oswald's aunt's house.
At Oswald's aunt's house.
Okay. So, I would imagine. I'm just like, well, obviously we're not going to that thing anymore.
To what thing?
The banquet thing that they just did a report on?
What do you mean we aren't going anymore? I feel like that's like a perfect opportunity to go.
No.
Yeah.
Did you see what happened to that news anchor? She went all wide-eyed and then started talking about Peter.
You act like that's new. You act like that's new, Remi. What the fuck?
What? This is starting to get to the part of creepy, and I'm not dealing with it. Nope.
This is the part of creepy. You have two horror twins sitting in the corner eating dog toys.
I look over, and then they're sitting there, and they're playing with dog toys, and I'm just like, they're experiencing life.
I lived with them for almost a month, Remi. They are not just experiencing life.
I look back over to them, and they're just sitting there and staring at us. I'm just like, I see nothing wrong with that. There's nothing creepy about it.
What?
Flashback
You're
over to
the
the
only
twins.
one here that thinks that. I promise you.
Zach is
over
just
to
the
like, Zach is like, I agree with everybody else, actually. No, they are creepy. I am not a fan.
Does one of them like start eating the toy?
Oh no,
they're like just like chewing on it, like.
This is what's happening right now. They have a tug-of-war toy that was given to them by Rory, who is Oswald's aunt, and they are both biting it, but also yanking back and forth.
So they're literally playing tug-of-war.
Oswald's like, as far as I know, they're like fucking primordial beings. I have no idea. Eldritch fucking gods, like, you know.
Well, if they are, they haven't killed us yet. And plus, you need to be respectable of other people's cultures.
I'm just saying, you're their mother, so of course they're not going to kill us yet.
I didn't give birth to them. I'm their surrogate mother.
That's the same thing.
There is no real difference here. I'm agreeing with Oswald.
I look back over to the twins, and they're just sitting there, and then they quietly wave, like, hey.
I yell over at the twins, and I'm like, hey, who's your mother? Point to them.
They both point at Remi, but also one Kimmy slowly also points to Zach because Zach has been there to babysit them.
Yes.
I look at Zach and I'm like, I knew you could be a mother someday.
I look over to Zach and I'm just like, hi, mommy.
Yeah, so Claudia's fully pointing at you, but Kimmy's like in the middle between you and Zach.
It's like that, like, who are you gonna pick, boy? Who are you gonna pick? Huh? Are you gonna come over here? And just looking back and forth and look so like, who do I pick?
Collectively, both of them go, actually, we're Gemini, so we're just not, we don't have to choose because we can't.
I almost spit out my tea.
Actually, we're
Wait,
Gemini.
are you two old enough to have like invented astrology back in the day? Like
we aren't that old. Keep in mind, when I edit this, they are going to be reverbed, so it's going to be really funny because they're talking at the same time.
I look at Kimmy.
We aren't that old. However, we did witness the war that happened 200 years ago.
I look
just
at,
keep it really vague. Don't elaborate on the war.
Don't say don't say how many years ago. Just say we witnessed the war.
Yeah.
That's what I should do. That's what you should do.
We did actually. We both witnessed the war. Yes.
I look at Kimmy right in her face, and I'm just like, and I whisper, and I'm like, You can tell mommy if you're an Eldritch God, right?
I'm not. She holds your face and goes, "Mommy, I'm not an Eldritch God.
I go,
I am
he's
something
an
worse."
Eldritch God.
But she goes, "But I am something worse."
And I go,
It's not ominous at all.
I'm like, are you in any way familiar with H.P. Lovecraft?
hold on. I look at her and I just go, yeah, you're a toddler. And then I go back to what I'm doing. Toddlers are significantly worse than Eldritch Terrors.
You're just a cute little toddler, you say, as like she's off in the distance scaring the fuck out of people with like some eldritch form.
Her mouth's just like apes open all the way.
If anybody hears anything in the
it's out of
background,
Beetlejuice.
by the way, if anyone hears anything in the background, there is construction going on, so I'm sorry.
That is
Literally
probably what I
cannot
was
hear it,
hearing.
so.
That is probably what I was hearing.
Oh, cut out as best as I can.
No, it just made me think I was going insane.
No, I'm gonna gaslight you. You're definitely going insane. You know?
Yeah, you're fucking going.
Well, I guess I'll go bury up my dead mom.
Don't do that.
It's what an insane person would do, Britt.
Yeah, so River looks to you, Remi, and goes, Remi, you're really saying no to an event that you can dress up at.
I look at her and I breathe in and I breathe out. And I'm just like, yes, but if I have one moment where there is creepy little Peter running around in like a little tux, and I guarantee you they're gonna have masks, and if I see him from afar, and I'm gonna be like, oh my god,
This said
man
nothing
is cute.
about being a masquerade. I just want to make that very clear. This did not say masquerade. River going full NPC and pushing you towards story.
Oswald does kind of like bring up the fact, like, I just kind of thought of this. Has anybody really thought about the fact that Peter's a dick, right?
Yeah.
But
Yes.
Peter is a nickname for a penis.
I feel like there's way too many nicknames for penises.
So he's a dick.
We
and
already
he's
knew
a
that.
dick.
We knew that.
Yeah, but like I'm just saying,
His name is not Richard, so that doesn't work.
he's a double dick. Is what I'm going with here.
The old god above did not name him Richard, which I feel like was a missed opportunity. But his name is Peter.
But to get back to your question, River, I will only go. But if I have one moment where I see any of y'all flash the white crazy eyes, I'm out.
I think after the dreamscape, the only one that's really susceptible, I can't speak, to that might be Michael. I think the rest of us, our brains are pretty intact. Actually, Zach might be fucked too. Zach was fuck.
You see Oswald like staring into the distance.
I take a pillow. I take a pillow and throw it at Oswald.
I think we'll be all right if we go.
Now, Remi, have you messed around with your ability lately? The one that can change you into other people?
And I immediately, like, without thinking about it, who could I turn into? That would be really funny. I turn into Barry McCockner.
I was literally about to say that.
I'm like, I imagine snacking on something, and you just see Barry McCockner in like a crop top sweater and like nice like athletic shorts, and you're just like, I don't know what you mean, and then just like snacking.
Now, stupid question, just because, like, I know we were messing around with our powers with my aunt, and you had some one-on-one sessions with her. She did mention something to me, and I thought it would be, like, interesting, because I feel like if any time for it to work, it would be right now. Can you cloak other people into other things?
I mean... I don't know. I've never tried.
Let's try it. Michael will step up in front of her.
As I look at the inherent ability of shapeshift. I do not see that within
You stare into the
description.
eyes of Barry.
Elena,
No.
I'm telling you right now, we talked about this
We
for
did.
like a few months ago, and I said that I would homebrew it. So you just need to roll something for me, baby.
Okay. All right. I look at Michael, who is in front of me, and I don't know what to do. Do I just look at him, stare into his eyes?
Roll. Okay. Roll an insight for me.
Roll an insight. That's +6. I haven't rolled my pink die in a while. Well, that's a 4 + 6, so a 10. So it's like
that ain't working. That ain't working. Your head is not going to his head, and he is not changing. It's weird.
Okay.
It's almost like there's no contact.
Well, I didn't know what to do. She's never done this before. Okay. So then I think about it for a second, and then I poof back into... I imagine I poof into what I thought I was going to change Michael into. And that was just like blank canvas, random NPC man.
Now it has to be somebody it does have to be somebody that you have seen, but it can be someone that was like on the street.
So like blank random dude that I saw in Cookie Place that we're not going to give a shit about.
Yes.
Okay, and then I poof into that, and I'm like, did it work? And I look, and I'm like, nope. Okay.
Here, let's try this. Let's try this. Michael will move beside her and like try to awkwardly lock arms with her.
I'm like, okay, hold on. I don't like this. This is making me uncomfortable. Sit back over to where you were.
Oh, that's fine.
I cover the twins' eyes.
Okay, so I imagine she's like, okay, you got this. And she's like feeling very nervous because this is like something she hasn't done before and she's not sure if she can do it. So she's like shaking her hands out. Her palms are a little sweaty. And so what she does is that knees weak, palms are sweaty.
Mom spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti. And then I look over to Oswald and I go, hey, is your aunt spaghetti ready?
I pull a plate of spaghetti out of the interdimensional.
Okay, so then what I do is that I imagine, are you like sitting on a chair in front of me? Or are you just sitting on the floor?
I will sit in a chair.
Okay, so I imagine she then like touches the tops of your hands. She does not feel comfortable holding your hand, but like touches the tops of them. And then she concentrates and she's doing like centering breaths, almost like deep in, deep out, and is just like quiet and concentrating. Let's see how I do. What do I add to it? I see the thing that you just put in there.
What do you mean? It's always been there.
It's always been there.
You're a competent podcaster and player. It's always been there.
I don't know what you're talking about. You have weird ADHD.
Well, guess what? I almost rolled a 30. That is an 18 plus 11, 29. So for the first time ever, I've almost reached a 30. Yes. Took me almost 2 years.
So you did touch him, yeah?
Yeah, I'm touching the top, like my palms are touching the tops of his hands. I don't feel comfortable holding his hand yet.
What would you like to turn Michael into? What would you like to turn Michael into?
Okay, so I imagine that I am like thinking of something and I turn him into it'd be really funny if I turned him into what would she be thinking about right now? She'd probably be thinking about Peter because we were just talking about Peter, and then there's Peter in front of her if this works.
So as you put your hands on Michael awkwardly because you're like, I don't know how I feel about this. Michael slowly his muscles start not being as like taut as they used to be. He actually starts leaning out, but he grows a little bit taller. His facial hair goes away, his face thins out and gets a little bit longer. His round eyes kind of turn a little bit more almond, and he gets this blonde, kind of well-styled hair. And you see Peter sitting there in Michael's clothes.
So I
Have
imagine
we ever actually seen Peter's face?
Yeah, we did.
I've seen it. But I imagine I'm like, still my eyes are closed and I'm just like hoping that it worked. And then I like ask before I open my eyes, I'm like, did it work? And then I open my eyes and see Peter right in front of me. And then I go, ah! And then punch him in the face.
Roll of fighting, I need Michael to roll a fucking parry.
All right.
Should I roll a hand-to-hand or a fighting?
I can promise you, you're probably not gonna fucking hit me, but all right, let's go.
I'm still trying to.
Just go full fighting. PvP. I don't care.
Well, what did you roll there, Michael?
Is it lower than a 20? I'm gonna ask you that right now.
In total or on the die?
I add a 20 to my parry.
Well, I got a 19 on the die. I shit you not. I can send you a picture. I got a 19 on the die plus a fighting. I wish it was a hand-to-hand because I would get 2 more. So that would be a 25.
All right, so I gotta roll higher than a 5?
You have to roll higher than... You do have a 20 on parry. Why did I allow that? I'm just gonna let that happen, not talk about it.
I mean, I have 17.
It's a 38.
Jesus
my
fucking
parry
Christ.
DC is 27. I don't know.
Michael, you immediately see it coming, and because of your training and how well you were immediately able to just like yeet right out of that as Remi and goes and punches the couch.
I take it worked.
Yeah, it doesn't change your voice at all. It just changes how you look.
But if I concentrate hard enough, my voice does change.
Oh no! Last time you thought that Astoria was British, and for some reason she is not.
No, I didn't talk like I was like she was British. I talked with like a. Well, I started at first, and then I was like, "Wait a minute, that's not her voice." And then I talked like a Karen.
Okay, so yeah, now Michael is effectively Peter and is sitting on the couch.
I'm like, well, I guess that did work. Who would have thought?
Now, I am going to tell you this, Elena, because I don't want you thinking this is like, oh, an easy getaway power.
No, I could only imagine this lasts for so long.
Yeah. Every time I would come to you, and I will make note of this because I will forget, every time I come to you in a scene in the banquet or whenever you do use this, you then have to roll me you have to roll me an insight because that I'm going to use kind of as your concentration with this. So you have to be incited to like know, oh, these are my people that are changed. And the moment that insight fails or breaks, so does that. This also, if you pass on all the rounds, after about 4 rounds of me coming to you and asking what you're doing, you become exhausted from the amount that you are using to get everybody situated. This is not an unlimited power, so you have to make sure in that amount of time, which instead of saying, oh, each time I come back to you, it's been 5 seconds, because it hasn't. It could be 30 minutes. It could be an hour. At most, this power will last you probably 2 hours.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
So, yeah. that's just me doing a blanket. If you're making notes on that, I would love it if you could also just send those to me so I will know what I said, because I'm an asshole and I forget to write notes while I'm saying shit.
I already forgot what you said.
Okay, so it will last for 4 rounds, so can change other people.
Mm-hmm. The insight, I'm going to give you the insight that you have to pass. Give me 1 second because I have to see what your average insight is on roll 20.
My insight is a +6.
I know it is. I'm just going to roll a couple, though, to see how much your average is, so I can give you, like, a fair estimate.
Well, it's all over the place.
No, not really. The average insight that you have to beat every time to make sure everybody is okay is an 18.
Yeah, that's what I would think. Okay, so it lasts for 4 rounds, then I have to do an insight check.
So after every time I come to you in a roleplay setting where I'll be like, okay, Remi, what are you doing? The first thing you do is you roll that insight for me.
Okay.
Welcome to having new powers, a la Allie's giving you homebrewed powers.
Good time. It's my turn. Roll insight. 18 beat. Will get exhausted after 2 hours. Whereas if I am someone else, I could be it as long as I wanted to,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yes, because you are not you're not exerting your own power to others all over the place.
Okay.
It's kind of like if River heals too many people or like bigger injuries all at once in one day, she passes out.
Okay.
Because it's a lot of energy to be just boasting about.
I got it.
All right, cool. Sweet. Now, so Oswald, and as you see Peter on the couch, everyone's just sort of looking at you, Michael. Like, oh.
He's gonna like stand up. Does he like feel taller?
That's on you. Do you feel taller? Because the ground is a little bit farther away than it was before.
So yes, he feels taller. This is a little weird. I don't know how to. Who'd you change me into?
You are Peter.
I look at him and I go, a cook?
Why would you do that?
Because we were just talking about him. I can't help it. I go, okay,
right.
Hold on. Let me change into something else that's a little bit more palatable. And I have him sit back down. And then I put my hands on top of his. And I'm like, and then he turns into
Hood.
Lindsay Lohan.
Nope. Lindsay's very bad. You.
Okay, I turn him into Celeste.
I was gonna say you can roll me a d20, and if you get lower than a 10, then he turns into Hood no matter what.
Well, I'll turn him into Celeste.
Okay.
And I'm not thinking about Hood. I'm not thinking about Hood like that anymore. He's an asshole.
So, okay, there's now Celeste on the couch, and if you look down, Michael, you have knockers. Congratulations.
You have knockers and a secret vagina.
Michael's gonna like look down, he's gonna be like, and start playing with him.
And I'm like, okay, that's it, you're done, and I change him back into Michael.
I like how that's when he was done. Michael, you're standing there with like your hands like looking like they're on fake tits, and like they're just like not there anymore.
I immediately send a text to Celeste and I go, Michael was playing with your boobs.
And Celeste immediately goes, no, he wasn't. He's with you. I don't need him, you idiot.
Oh boy.
Also, out of all the boys in the fucking place, I would rather choose Michael than any of the others.
I look at Oswald and I just go, that's cold. Because he doesn't know what I sent a text about.
You look at Oswald and you just see him like basically staring at Shade.
And then I snap a quick picture and then I send it into the ladies group chat and I'm like, this is a man that we all need to have.
Okay.
This is the goal, ladies.
So as Rory is looking at all of this, she is sort of looking around at everybody and she's just like, okay, as much as I appreciate having you all here, this is getting a little bit too much for me, and I am going to have to ask you guys to find a new place of residence. So I'm
pull up Airbnb.
So Oswald, thank you for coming by and thank you for letting me know you are alive. However, this seems like a lot, and I personally don't want to be involved. Please.
No, that's fair. I don't think we were going to stay here long term anyway. I look over at Remi and I'm like, filter out BDSM dungeons. Just,
why would you get rid of the fun ones?
After I say that, I like kind of look at Shade and I'm like, yes, no.
She's just like, we don't have time for that anyways.
That's fair.
Snake eyes.
Okay, hold on. I am putting in, and how many adults do we have?
You have 2 children, a Zach, a Michael, a River, an Oswald.
A Shade.
Yes, a Shade.
And a me.
And a you.
Do we have any pets?
We have 2 pets, and we have a Frank.
Frank is Frank. I need to go talk to Frank.
Okay, so 2 adults, 6 adults, 2 kids, 2 pets.
What the fuck was that, Allie?
Frank is Mario?
Okay,
I'm just gonna make Frank noises for the next hour. I think it's fun.
Okay, so
long,
there's, as of today, of when we are recording this, we have a couple of options.
Did you actually open up the Airbnb
Yes.
app in real life?
Yes.
Oh my god.
All right, what are our options, Remi? Via Airbnb, not sponsored. However, could be sponsored. Hey, Airbnb.
I immediately Airbnb. I can't even fucking say it.
They will no longer sponsor us because of that.
I don't blame them.
So I immediately pull up one, and it is a modern farmhouse with a central location, and it's cozy, chic, and comfy.
Okay.
It has, hold on, how many bedrooms? It has 1 bed, 2, 3 bedrooms and a living room with a single bed in it with a pull-out couch. Pets are allowed! And it has Wi-Fi.
And it has Wi-Fi, the most important thing.
Ooh, it has a free washer, dryer, an iron, room darkening shades, perfect, books and reading material, ooh. Oh, it has a pack and play.
I just want to point out, I found an Airbnb. This is just in real life. I found
Not
an Airbnb
sponsored.
in California for $16,000 a night.
Oh.
Why? Why?
16. Are you sure you're reading that correctly? $16,000?
Pretty sure I can read, yes. I'm putting it in the chat of the Zencaster.
Oh my god, okay. So I imagine we're going through and I'm looking and I find like a very nice home and it's blah blah blah. Like ta-da!
Okay, so you want to book that one?
Sure. We'll book a home that has 4 bedrooms.
I do want to tell you
the 4 chicks can bunk together.
So I do want to tell you that particular area, because it is like a cute, like bigger, like setting. It is in the Astoria Park area.
What the fuck? Sorry, now I'm actually looking at Airbnb, and there's...
Kyle, get off Airbnb!
No, but like, okay, can we just pause for a second?
No, because
I need to show you guys
we
this
haven't done
specific
anything.
one.
Guys, we really haven't done anything. We need to get on.
So I imagine that we're over at... We find the place, and then we start packing up our shit now?
Yeah, if you're okay with it being in the Astoria Park area.
I want to find another one. I don't trust it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I imagine... Can I just roll and see like how well like we did the last time?
Yeah.
I got a 6.
We found the dungeon.
All right, so your choices are that Astoria Park home, which is like beautiful and lavish and lush, which you could definitely afford because everything is right now sponsored by Professor Lancaster, which is great. Or you can go to the lower south side where you met Casper, and there's a weird, gross apartment, but you get 2 floors of it, but like there's no furnishings. The floors looks like it hasn't been cleaned, and you can almost smell the cigarettes coming off of it, and it's a picture, so that's weird.
Okay, so I look at the guys, like the group, and I'm just like, okay, listen, we got 2 choices here, y'all. We can go stay in the Astoria Park district with this nice home that can fit all of us, or we can go to the sketchy murder apartment.
I feel like Astoria already knows where we are anyway, so what's the fucking difference?
Oh, she already does for sure. I can promise you that one.
1 Astoria home, please.
Turns out sketchy murder apartment is Amber's character's.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, and then I heard cigarettes, and I was like, I don't know if Amber would let her character smoke cigarettes. I'm not gonna assume.
So yeah, all right. So Rory looks at you, Oswald, as you guys are packing up, and goes, "Listen, I don't want to be directly involved with this. However, if you do need me, you can contact me. If anything happens with your parents, let me know. This just is a lot, Oswald."
No, I don't blame you.
And after I lost your uncle a few years back, because, they found out that he was a mutant, and they realized that I wasn't directly involved with that doing this stuff kind of ruins me a little bit.
No, I don't blame you. It's even a lot for me sometimes, and then I look at like the entire group, and I'm like, I got a pretty good support system.
Yeah, I see that. Can I ask you, just one-on-one, what powers did you inherit?
I can grow to 30 feet and talk to animals and technology.
Okay.
And any language. Don't forget any language.
Yeah, but that one's not that useful, so I never bring it up.
You never know.
Okay.
As I say, talk to animals and completely ignore the fact that I can talk to trees. I hear a tree outside.
Wow!
I was like,
I angrily look at the tree and I'm like, I will set you on fire.
Gonna say Yoshi.
Or just what is it? The mushroom guy.
See, whenever somebody says mushroom, I immediately think of the Badger song. Badger, mushroom.
Alright, so she looks at you, Oswald, and she looks like she's just like, okay, you can grow. Your mother could shrink. I'm pretty sure she told you when you were in the thing.
You were in the
father's pretty good at like computers and technology, so it's weird that you can actually talk to them. Now, Oswald, I do have abilities, but they aren't as strong as your mother's. But I do have one off ability that is very rare, and not a lot of mutants have it, but we can tell when somebody else is a mutant. We generally are pretty quiet about it. But I don't think you can just talk to people or like talk in any language or do whatever communication you do and get big. I feel like there's something else going on here. Have you noticed people just sort of agreeing with like suggestions that you have or going along with the plan?
Not
Or just like you noticing something that nobody else seemed to have noticed, but like you picked up on it.
I mean, not like consciously, but I'm sure it's happened. I have good ideas every now and again.
Do any of you guys want to listen into the conversation while you guys are packing up?
I imagine that, yes, I am. Like, I'm by the car and I'm putting things in and I'm trying to not listen in, but at the same time, I'm like, I want to hear this.
You can come into this one if you want to.
I'm not going to say anything. I want him to think that, like, I'm not trying to listen, but I do want to listen.
Okay.
Michael's too concentrated.
All right. Well, River really isn't paying attention either. She's like making sure the car is okay with Zach. So this is all on you. So you are sure that nothing, like, sure you've done it unconsciously, but have you done? I'm sorry. It's just this is. I feel something from you, and it's something that it's not normal. It's not like a normal, and I'm not saying that you are normal because you fucking aren't, Oswald. I'm sorry. You are the weirdest child, and you are still very odd.
I'm pulling.
You have a girlfriend, and I'm impressed. You have a girlfriend, and I am impressed. Let's put it that way.
I'm pulling a single Dorito out of my snack.
What the fuck even is that? And it's not even that I'm feeling. And what I'm not, you know what? That's fine. You did some weird stuff.
I've always had that.
Okay. Have you noticed that it's easy for you to, let's say you want to attack something or punch something. Have you noticed that you're able to like hit the mark a lot, like small or big?
I do regularly get above 30s when I roll for it.
That's wild. Well, I would like for you to think on it because I really think something big is about to happen. It's like unfolding before your eyes, but it's not a huge power, Oswald. It's something that you might not fully notice at the start. But can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Can you start asking people to do things? Like instead of fighting, just see where that goes.
I can give it a try, at least.
Okay. Yeah, give that a try. Also, make sure you get all the stuff you need before this banquet because I don't want to see anything bad happen to you. And from your new friend's little cloaking power, that should help you a little bit. But please, just be safe.
I kind of like look around and I guess I like go around the house.
Okay.
And see if I like miss anything.
All right. Is there anything Remi or Michael want to do?
Get a plate of my aunt's spaghetti.
So what I do, which I think will help Oswald's mom, or not mom, his aunt.
Basically mom.
Basically mom, is I take out my phone and I bring up her social media information. What rank is she right now?
She's at 4.5.
Okay, so I give her a 5-star review and I say great spaghetti.
Okay, so then hers goes up to a 4.6.
Because I want to be nice.
Yeah. And Michael, do you want to do anything significant?
He will be taking inventory the entire time of everybody's stuff that they have.
I immediately go over to him and I'm just like, if we lose something, I can just buy it. It's no problem. We don't have to do inventory. Work smarter, not harder.
I understand that, but it's just it's more out of habit than anything else.
I'm like, well, that's a habit we're willing to break now. To get in the fucking car, and I have it with a smile on my face.
He's just gonna like smile back, and he's actually gonna blush a little bit. And he's gonna get up in the car.
I throw my hands up in the air, and I'm just like, we gotta take care of everything.
So, as you guys go to the Airbnb, I'm gonna end that scene there. As you guys get to the Airbnb, it is like a nice day. It's probably like 72 out. There's like a light breeze. It's pretty. The house is huge. The house isn't as big as Lancaster, but it is like a appropriate size for how many people are going to be staying there.
Perfect.
You do notice that there are cameras on the outside of the house. I'm not going to have anybody roll for that. I am just going to say that they are there because I'm going to guess that if I ask you guys to do a perception check, y'all will clock them anyways. I'm not going to make it too high and all of you guys would pass it.
And they would have to have that information in the description of the Airbnb.
Of course. Remi, can I ask what you're kind of feeling right now?
Like just being in this place? Like in this house?
Right, like mental health. Like, how are you mentally? How is Remi doing? Just like feeling wise, like currently, just like give me a vibe.
Stressy spaghetti.
Okay. So you would have noticed this for the past few days, Remi. I am going to have you give me an intellect check real fast, just so I can see how you would have maybe done about this.
Intellect, you say? Let's see how smart I am.
Please be a 1.
That's a 1 on the die.
God damn it, Remi. Well, okay. So
fucking called it.
Nice.
It's been like really breezy around you lately, and you don't know what's up with that. It's just been like really breezy.
It's been windy.
It's been breezy. It hasn't been windy. It's just been like a light breeze.
Oh, okay. I'm just but like, it's weird. Anchorage is really nice with these winds.
It's weird because you can be like inside of a house and you're not near the air conditioner, but you can feel the breeze and you're just like, I wonder where that's coming from.
Oh, a window's open.
Yeah, exactly. There's a fucking window open.
With that one. Allie, you try so hard, yet the dice tell a different story.
And sometimes that's just how it be. River has been getting a lot of headaches lately too. And the headaches have started ever since she's like gone out of ever since she got out of the insane asylum. But like she's been keeping it to herself, but they've been starting to get a little bit more and more like aggressive. And a minute. I need to look for something. I have like my entire like notes out. It's fun. It's a good time, guys. Ever just have your DM notes out?
Nah, oh, yeah. This isn't a problem for me.
I kind of want to be in a game where Elena DMs.
Oh, trust me, it would be amazing.
Like super chaos.
No, I mean, if you want, I can. I'll do it for one shot. If we okay, here's the deal. If we reach 5,000 follows before my birthday in episode 69.
On Twitter or 5,000 follows where exactly, ma'am?
On Twitter. If we get 5,000 follows on Twitter, either before my new birthday and episode 69, I will do a one-shot.
I want everybody to know that
Hold on.
Elena will not member this.
Hold on. No, I am on this bitch.
If we get 5,000 follows, I will do a one-shot, a D&D one-shot to make it easy upon my brain. I will do a D&D one-shot, and I will place it in the universe of the book that I have been, like the book series that I've been writing. I will put it in that universe.
It's funny that you say that when this episode comes out. I can guarantee you they will hear this now, and you just gave the time of when this episode comes out to get it to 5,000. So you're literally setting us up to fail.
Well, okay, here's the thing. If we promote it now, and then we take this soundbite and then put it at the very beginning of the next episode that we have to come out, they will get the word.
Okay. So, Michael, you've also noticed being around like all these powerful mutants that your hands have been doing like this weird, they've been almost like moving on their own, but you've like kind of noticed it, but like not really. And it's whenever the twins are around you personally, they say something like, I'm gonna say that you've kind of noticed it just as like someone that like looks for details. They've been saying stuff like they have a tummy ache and then running away, and that's just been like the majority of your interaction with them is I have a tummy ache, and then they leave. But like that could mean anything because you've seen what they eat.
Y'all eat glass. I wonder why you have a tummy ache.
Then you see Remi take out a screw, like a random screw from her pocket, and she's like, treats! Oh my God. Dear God. I fucking can't. I can't.
Oswald looks at that and is like, parenthood.
Looks at Shade. Is just like, I don't want kids.
Shade is like, same. Shade's like, I can't deal with that. So as you guys go into the house, kind of just like not noticing, Oswald, you are thinking about what your aunt said, or like not really, you're just kind of passing it by?
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to be thinking about it too much, but
okay.
Guys, Elena here. I'm here to talk to you about this week's sponsor, Zencastr. When we first started off recording Dice Drop Evolution, it was, let's say, on brand as a chaotic mess. So, when we first discovered Zencastr, we were beyond excited. We found out that they had crystal clear sound and gorgeous HD video, and it was perfect for us because we lived all in different time zones. You are able to separate the audio video tracks that record separately for guests and for your host. They're able to secure your cloud backup, and you never lose any of your interviews or storytelling. It is so easy to use that even a dingus like me, if I tried to actually edit on a podcast, it might be flawless. So what you can do is you can go on ahead over to zen.ai/Dice Drop Evolution, or click the link down below and get 30% off your first 3 months with a pro account. Anyone can make a podcast with Zencastr. Bye, guys.
You've just finished your masterpiece and are ready to unleash it onto the world as soon as possible in its most raw, untouched form. It's absolutely incredible. But wait, it's riddled with glaring grammatical gaffes, and you have no idea about how to make it stand out among a galaxy of other games. Let me, Amber, at Space Jamber Wordcrafting, abduct your work at thespacejamber.cool. With 5 years of professional editing, copywriting, and social media marketing experience, I'm laser focused on making your games, books, and more out of this world. My constellation of clients include Penny for a Tale, The Wanderer's Tome, and even Fat Magic. So you know you're guaranteed a quality result. Again, contact me, Amber, at Space Jamber Wordcrafting for a free consultation at thespacejamber.cool. That's thespacejamber.cool.
Hey, you there, listener. This is Allie, from that podcast that you're listening to right now. Well, if you're listening to us, you must be really into or interested in tabletop role-playing games. Well, from the makers and publishers of games like Mutants and Masterminds, that's the one that we play, Blue Rose, Dragon Age RPG, Fantasy Age RPG, and many more, Green Ronin Publishing and Dice Drop Evolution would like to give back to you all. So stock up and pick up some new games at greenronin.com and use the code DICEDROP at checkout to help save you some money. Again, that is greenronin.com and the code is DICEDROP at checkout. Have fun, friends. So at this point, you guys need to get outfits for this banquet that's coming up because as you know, the looks thing, you can change the appearance of somebody, but you cannot change the outfit.
Yes. So I imagine I would like to suggest a group shopping date. So which are all of the adults going to this banquet?
So
okay.
the ones that are staying home are Kimmy and Claudia. They said that they would take care of.
Yes, they are the perfect guard dogs.
They said that they would. Yes, they would. They said that they would take care of the pets, and if Frank cannot go because they will clock Frank if Frank is active and about.
Mm-hmm.
Could Frank be like a watch or something that we can figure out how to do?
Frank stays a little orb.
Oh, okay. I was thinking if he knew how to transform, if he was a transformer. He could transform himself into a watch.
His transforming sequence is popping out of his little Wally head, it's his little turtle shell, and then going back in.
I was kind of hoping you were going to say magical girl Sailor Moon.
Oh my god, yes. Sailor Moon.
I was going to ask Frank and see if he could run the locations on those 3 names. Maybe, possibly.
Let's see what Frank does and does not know. Oh, okay. So Frank, when you go up to Frank and ask him for this, you hear him go beep beep boop, beep beep boop, beep. And a little map shows up, and it says at the very top the Sanctum conglomerate of the sterilized cities, and then it goes into Eden, kind of like how Google Earth drops, and then it kind of spreads out where you can see the entire city. You see Lillian in a spot where you are very no, you know what the spot is, Michael, but it's just kind of staying there. I can message you personally if you want to know exactly where it was, but you know where that location is, and if you understand my tone, you probably kind of know an idea.
Yeah,
it's in a spot that not everybody knows about.
Do I see him fiddling around with Frank?
Yeah, it's like a little holographic screen, but you guys don't really know what he's doing.
Can I do a stealthy kind of thing to see what he's looking at?
Let me finish what I'm telling Michael, and then you can do.
I wanted to see how much he got to see before I was and then he would be oh, look at this.
you see in the training grounds where you were imprisoned for over a year, a little over a year. And that's just where that dot is. And Jonathan is over near the prisons where the mutants are kept.
Cool. I don't gotta worry about the two of them right now, but I can go find her.
So
Maybe,
yeah,
possibly.
all right. Tell me what you roll, Remi?
Okay, I imagine I'm gonna roll I guess a stealth.
Yeah.
Okay. He probably sees me. That is a 5 on the die plus 8, so 13.
Give me an awareness, Michael.
Awareness.
No, it doesn't matter. He's got a plus 45.
No, I don't. Not for awareness. Oh, actually, that's an 18 on the dice. That's 21.
You immediately see Remi. Tell me how that interaction goes down.
So I immediately go, so who's Lillian? Is she your girlfriend?
No. Hell no.
Ex-girlfriend.
No.
Cousin.
No, actually. She she currently works for Astoria.
Ah, interesting. So one of your old co-workers.
I left them.
And then I'm watching you.
I mean, do you want to go with me?
To where?
To go find Lillian.
Nah, you're coming with us. We're going shopping.
Yeah, they're all in Eden still. They're all in Eden. They aren't there.
Oh, I thought you said that Lillian was in Anchorage. Okay, my bad. Never mind.
Yeah.
My bad. Okay, let me take that out my notes then. Beep.
Yeah, no, they're all still in Eden, but you know exactly where Lillian is.
Okay, cool.
Is it cool?
It's cool.
Is it cool?
It's
Okay.
cool.
It's totally cool.
All right, so you guys want to do a little bit of a shopping trip because you can't go in those clothes to the banquet.
Nope.
No, we're going as a group so that we can do a shopping montage.
Yeah, exactly. You go
Okay, is the banquet tonight?
No, it's going to be about it's 2 nights from now.
Okay, I was about to say, can we also go and get our hair and our stuff done?
Are there any
not right
clothes
now.
in the Airbnb?
No, there's not any fucking clothes in the Airbnb, Kyle.
I don't know.
You have to go shopping with us.
These are These are rich vacation homes for people who aren't in their vacation homes, so they make more money.
When we go shopping, I'm just going to look for a nice pair of sweatpants.
That's not going to work. That's not going. A shade immediately will kill you. That's all I'm going to say.
Want to know what you should wear, Kyle? And you could totally get away with because it's fancy as hell. A velour tracksuit with juicy across the butt.
Allie.
I'm going to say for a black tie event, even the Gucci is a no.
Damn it! No!
Okay, but can I get a regular suit and tie with juicy across the butt?
Absolutely, yes, that is allowed.
Okay, perfect. We got this.
All right, do any of you guys want to describe what you got, or do you guys want to wait until we're actually all dressed up and ready to go?
Okay, I would like each of us, this is just me, I would like each of us to describe and then see how we feel about each other's outfits, because I would like to know everyone's reactions, because it would be like, ooh, ah, yes. You know? Like an actual fashion montage. Let me have this.
Let me have it.
She wants it. Let it happen.
I want an early 2000s fashion montage.
Got it.
I want to know exactly how people react to everyone's outfits.
I will start with Shade and River so you guys can have time to figure out what the fuck you're doing.
What about Zach?
Oh, yeah, Zach too. Shade, River, and Zach. So River has a kind of a two-piece dress going on, all black. It's kind of like those lace crop tops, and the sleeves are off the shoulder, and her entire skirt of it has like, it's like made of black tulle, and it has a slit going up the side, and that's the dress that she picked. Shade decided to go red because Shade's extra and her hair is already blue, and she was just like, that seems fun. So she has this slinky little red dress that kind of has like a dip cowl neck, and it goes to like her knee, and she got like some clunky black heels to go with it, along with some like cheaper accessories that look expensive. I love those. And Zach pulls on a black jacket, and he gets a purple bow tie that kind of weirdly matches the other side of River's hair and her eyes.
Oh my god, yes.
And she looks at his choice, and he looks at her, and he does like a stupid smile, and she just like rolls her eyes. She's starting to get a little bit more aware of Zach's advances. It's not like he's like quiet about it, but she's also still kind of weary of dudes after the whole Rodney situation. So who wants to go first in telling me what you guys are wearing?
Okay, so when Shade comes out first, when River comes out first, I immediately like hold up like one of those signs, like 10 out of 10, like those, like the 10.0, 9.5, like those ones, but it's like a 10.0, and then she's clapping and she's enjoying herself. When Shade comes out, she puts out a 9.7 and only says, "You need a statement necklace. Put it down." And then when Zach comes out, it is an 11 out of 10, and she goes, "Cute." What is everyone else's reactions?
I'm specifically looking at Shade and like immediately go to look at like a blue tie. Maybe actually blue bow tie.
Oh my god, you guys were so fucking cute. We matched with our girlfriend's hair.
Keep in mind, Oswald, that she's not... Well, I guess if Zach is doing it, then yeah, never mind. I was going to say, they're not going to look like themselves, but I was just like, Zach's picking out purple for himself, whatever.
I mean, before you said that Zach was like kind of trying to match River, I was like... In my head, I was like, yeah, I'm going to try to find something that'll like, match Shade.
Yeah, okay, that's cute.
I could change them, but they'd still have like their blue hair, the blue and the purple hair.
That's a thing. You can do that, actually.
Okay,
that's fine. Okay. I'll do that. Like, I'm gonna get like a black suit with a black shirt, and a blue tie.
To be fair, after you wearing anything but joggers or sweatpants, everybody's clapping. Like that's like the main goal of this was we got him to wear pants.
What?
Congrats, you wore pants.
I always wear pants.
Michael, what you got, boo?
Michael will come out and he's gonna be wearing like a really, really tight corset that fit men.
Hot.
Oh yeah. And it's gonna be pitch black. His undershirt is going to be a bright red color.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna be wearing like a 3-piece suit as well, but his top is going to be, oh shoot, I had a picture of it. Where did it go? Aha! There it is. I'm just gonna put it into the Discord server because it has like the top piece has a design on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like not corduroy, but it has like that feather design.
Yeah. I will make all of you guys do mood boards for me, and we will post them on Dice Rock Blog.
Done the mood board.
You have to repost it for me, bitch. Elena, you never told us what Remi was wearing.
Okay.
Because she wanted to go last.
No, you guys just jumped in front. I was reacting.
You know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing excuses.
Well, okay then. Okay, so when Remi comes out, Remi immediately is like glam bot, like doing like all sorts of like different outfits because she wants 2000 style montage, and it's just like no, this doesn't work. Ooh, this is fun. Oh no, this is like really horrible looking. Oh my god, look at this. And it's just like going on, and then the final reveal throws open the curtain thingies because that's what they always had in the 2000s montages. And as you see her step out, it is like the like da 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 da, like the pretty girl music that they always do for like when all she had to do was take off her glasses and she somehow became pretty.
See, when you did that, all I heard was the Zelda "You Got an Item" noise.
So she comes out and she is wearing this beautiful long red dress. I feel like everyone else is wearing black and she's the only one wearing red.
It's really funny because Shade's wearing red and Michael's wearing red. So no,
okay.
you were not the only one.
I thought everyone else was saying that they were wearing black and I was like, oh fuck. So she comes out and she's wearing this long red dress that has a slit all the way up to like the very tippy tops of her thigh on just the one side, and it's like very low cut in the front, and it's not like strappy, it's almost like a tank top kind of strap, and then it's very low cut in the back, and then she has these very red strappy heels, and then she has these very beautiful dainty earrings that resemble like little vines, and then she has this really pretty, she's gonna put a very pretty flower kind of headpiece in her hair. She's gonna do like a side bun kind of thing, and then she has this very glamorous looking
I love that you're saying exactly what she looks like. However, you guys don't have hair and makeup done because you have 2 days before the banquet.
This is what she's gonna pick up. Like she has like this hairpiece thing that she's gonna
You're gonna have to re-say this all again next week.
I don't care. I'm excited. And I feel fabulous. I would like to roll a fashion check to feel like how much this improves my self-esteem.
Okay, go.
Because right now I am...
Roll for self-esteem.
Roll for self-esteem, which is obviously a fashion check because when you wear something
you
that you feel...
3.
Wait, what? What do you mean I get a -3?
It's rolling for self-esteem. You get a -3 modifier on that bitch.
No, I'm rolling for fashion to improve my self-esteem.
You know what? You get a -3, and you know why?
Why?
Mental illness.
About that. Maybe that's why I have such a horrible life.
Wow.
Okay, I rolled an 11 on the die, so that gives me, what, an 8? For self-esteem, and I'm just like, I don't know. Do you guys think I should change?
River's looking at Remi and goes, "No, Remi, it looks good. What do you think?" And she looks over at both Michael and Oswald, and Oswald is just Googling fucking Shade and has not realized it.
I imagine he is looking at her with chibi anime eyes, and it's just like sparkles, and he's like, ah, like, you know.
That is the only woman he sees.
That is the only, that Shade is the only woman in his heart, the only person within his heart.
No, what Oswald does is he's like staring at Shade, and Shade's not even like paying attention to him, but like when you come out, he just kind of like does the thing where he waves his hand, not even looking at you, like, yeah, you look fine.
Michael is... Oh, do I do stupid?
Do you do stupid?
Oh my god.
You can do stupid, you can do smart. Do what you want. Do what Michael would do.
Oh no.
Do you want me to heads or tails it for you? I have a D2 in my hand.
Oh no. I immediately started to sweat. I feel anxious right now. My arms are sweaty. I'm not kidding.
Arms are weak.
My knees feel weird.
You know what? The title of this episode is just going to be Mom Spaghetti.
Actually, no, it's called Yes. It's called Nice, but yeah.
We should put nice in parentheses, Mom Spaghetti.
That would be
he won't do stupid.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
should actually
what?
roll to see if he does.
Yeah, you
That's
should
what
do
I said.
it.
Oh,
have a
God.
Do
I
it.
have a D2.
Michael.
All right, low he goes. Low he goes. Stupid.
Oh no.
Oh, thank God, it's 15.
Okay.
So no stupid.
Okay. What's your reaction to Remi then?
First, I want to know what the stupid comment was gonna be.
Oh, it was gonna be a dumb pickup line.
Oh, okay.
Hey, baby, are you the bottom of my laptop? Because you're really hot and it's making me nervous.
No,
Okay,
it was good. Okay,
No.
okay. No,
I want
you want to know
everybody-
what I was gonna say?
Uh-huh.
Are you from Howl's Moving Castle? Because you take my spirit away.
Well, that was another one on the die. That would not have worked.
No.
All right. I want to see this interaction. I want to see how this goes. I want y'all to
Okay.
go.
All right. What do you say, Michael?
Michael doesn't say anything. He's just like, he just sits there and he nods his head like, yeah, that looks great.
And then Remi immediately goes, I need to change. And then he goes back.
No, don't change. Don't change, Remi. Remi, don't change. You're fine.
She's
You look
already in
great, to
there.
be honest.
She's already in there. She can't hear you.
River looks at you and goes, go in there and say something else. We're going to be here for
I
another 3
can't go in there.
You can and you will, motherfucker.
I snap out of my shade fervor
Okay.
and I like just fucking drop kick him into the area.
Okay, hold on. Before that happens, I imagine that Remi comes back out and she's like, I'm stuck. And then, like, she can't reach the zipper because it's like that weird portion where it's like that part of your back that you can't reach. Even though this is a low-cut dress, yes, I know. But still.
River like looks over at the dress and goes, I could do it, but it seems more funny if I make Michael.
I immediately go back in and I go, I'm never coming out!
We had to ruin it, didn't we?
Michael, I guess Michael will go in. He'll help her out.
I immediately yell, like, ah!
It's me, all right? It's me. I'm not going to do anything stupid. He's going to, like, put his hands up in the air. He's going to be like, it's me. I'm not doing anything. Not going to be stupid, all right?
Okay, cover your eyes then. I don't want you to see any of my lady bits.
Fine. And he will just let me grab a hold of the zipper first, and then I'll close my eyes. I promise.
Okay,
Sees an
fine.
elbow and passes out.
Well, her elbows are already out, and her shoulder blades.
All right. He'll do as
His full shoulder blades.
And those ankles.
Scandalous.
those wrists,
Okay. I imagine that he is now unzipping her
Yes.
dress. God, this is awfully weirdly sexual, but it's not supposed to.
Okay.
That should be like the tagline for our entire podcast.
This is
though.
really
It's
sexual.
sexual, but it shouldn't be.
Okay, go on.
Okay, we need Kevin here.
Ugh.
See, all right. All done.
Okay.
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 I guess I'll take that as my cue to leave.
No, I said okay as
No?
Elena. I said okay as Elena. I did something, and that's where it is. Okay.
I love it when Elena rolls something and doesn't tell the GM, and you just have to be like, I wonder what that was.
It's for role play purposes.
Get it? Role play?
Ha.
I mean, technically there is a mirror in here, so if he wants to do a perception check, he definitely could. Because she's not facing him. She's facing the mirror.
He's not going to.
Okay, good.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. And
Does Michael
gonna
just leave after that?
Yeah, he's just gonna like awkwardly like walk out the curtain. Like, all right, she's fixed, I guess.
River's just like, I really just wanted to see where that would go, and it did not go into a place where I wanted it to, and I'm deeply upset.
Where did you want it to go, River?
I wanted her to date a nice guy. It's been really hard for her.
Remi immediately comes out and she's like automatically changed and she's like rushing away like with the stuff and she's like, okay, I'm ready, let's go. And is like not making eye contact with anybody.
She's like, but you said you didn't like that one. Are we gonna, what's going on?
Are we keeping that one then?
I go, I said I'm ready to go.
So you didn't answer the question. Are you gonna get that one?
I immediately look at him and I have like the death stare in my eyes and I go, I said I'm ready to go.
River's like, I changed my mind. I think my plan worked. I think I did.
You know, River immediately thinks it's when she likes someone when she wants to kill them 24/7.
Yeah, that's what exactly. River's just like, I know what's going on here. I think I did it. I think I actually fucking did it, guys. One thing I ever done is going according to plan. Yes.
And does River actually say that?
Yeah, actually, she does. She does not. She is an open book. She does not care.
What did you do, River?
It's like, my plans have gone into motion, Michael. You cannot stop it.
What plan is that?
You're gonna find out, bitch.
I'm not good at reading social cues if you don't see that.
I think about drop kicking him again. Actually, you know what? I'm rolling a fighting check.
Oh my god.
Remi's in the car and honking it.
I'm still rolling a fighting check.
We're going the slowest we possibly could. We do not.
I got a 19 total.
Okay, anything I roll, it's gonna miss.
Whatever.
Okay, actually, that's... You know what? I'm just gonna let it fucking happen. I'm just gonna let you drop kick me. Sure.
I dropped you into the car. How about that?
Alright, that works.
Okay, so that means Michael's the next one in the car with Remi alone. Have fun.
I like grab Shade and Zach's arm and like lead them back into the store, and I'm like looking at River and I'm like, get over. Come on, get over it. Come on, get over it.
River's going the slowest.
Are you dragging them out, like, to get to the car?
No.
They're pushing them away.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the driver's seat and I'm blaring the horn and I'm looking out. I am looking dead face.
If you look back into the shop, you just see all of us looking out the window waving.
Yeah, like no. I think what happens is like I drag everybody back into the shop so that they can have their moment, quote unquote. And the shades are down, but it's those shades that have like the weird plastic bars. So you just see eyes.
You
like
mean blinds?
Yeah, whatever. Same shit.
I'm the Dice Shop Evolution. Kyle doesn't know what blinds are.
It's the same shit. Shades and blinds are the same thing.
It's because they weren't a shade.
Hilarious. No, legitimately, to me, shades and blinds are the same thing. But anyway, you just see like the bars kind of like separate a little bit and eyes just poking through.
I get tired of this shit and I throw my stuff into the back. I look at my gun and I go, I'm going for a walk. And I walk out of the car and I just start walking in a direction.
Okay, I guess I'll go with you because I don't think it's safe to go alone.
Stay in the car. I want to be alone.
I don't think it's safe to go alone.
I don't want to go alone. And I immediately like just start walking in a direction. Not the right direction, but a direction.
Fine. Michael will like try and be sneaky about it and like over like a 20 feet tail.
I rolled a 16 for an awareness on the die.
You want me to roll a stealth check?
That is a natural 20.
This is fun.
20.
Roll stealth check. This is some weird fucking PvP. I'm enjoying it. Do stealth check.
This is a 20 on the die. Like,
where's my
20
stealth
together.
All right. 20 together?
20 altogether.
God damn it! I rolled a 3. That's a 13.
I immediately yell, get back in the car!
River's laughing. She goes, okay, I think I actually need to talk to Remi or else she might blow a gasket.
All right, fine.
I imagine if she is sweaty, it's starting to steam off of her.
So it's funny that you're getting like all worked up and everything, Remi, because it wasn't windy before. It was actually pretty like a nice day, and suddenly there's like a lot of like wind just starts picking up.
Okay, Allie, you
More and
are
more
not
around you.
being subtle at all. I know exactly what my next power is.
I don't fucking care. It's not a subtle power that I can just be like, look, air. So more and more wind starts coming to you, Remi. And it's like directed in your path. So like your hair is going in front of you.
Good.
River notices this and goes, huh, that was not there yesterday. That's weird.
I don't know what you mean. Air's been like since the creation of the universe, I think. Air's been around for a while.
Look at Remi right now. Look at she is in her own wind tunnel. She had only water.
She goes around like what I would assume would be like a building corner, and then she just goes like screams, like like angry screams, and I imagine you just see like wind gush like in the other direction, and things are going crazy, and like of course there's that one car that's so super sensitive that the car alarm goes off.
Actually, the wind burst was so strong that the car actually like goes on two wheels for a second and then goes back down.
She's continuing.
The driver's like, whoa, that was quite the
oh my gosh. Now,
Remi, I'm not giving you your full powers yet because you don't know how to handle them. But yes, your next power is indeed air. There is no subtle way of doing that. Subtle way of doing that, so that's how we did it.
I am one step closer to becoming a full airbender. I'm still trying to convince Allie to let us have 5 powers.
No, because we're already demigods.
You just have to make them.
We should get at least one more.
You should just make the villains harder, Allie.
Don't tell me to do that because then they'll be unstoppable.
Just make them harder, Allie.
Oh, yes,
Let
Mommy.
us have 5.
Yes, Mommy?
No problem, Daddy.
Yay! I did on Twitter say call me Daddy, so that's fair.
I did say insult me more, Daddy.
Yeah, that is true.
In case y'all know, me and Allie are not dating. This is not a thing. We just like to flirt.
Someone thought we were.
Multiple people. We just like to flirt.
So everyone's just watching this giant wind tunnel come from literally nowhere and watch that car go. And River like looks over at everybody and looks at Michael and then looks at the wind tunnel and goes, what the actual hell is going on with us? Hi friends, how are you? It's your favorite game goddess, Allie. How you doing? We missed you. We love talking to you on our Discord. We love talking to you on Twitter. Thank you so much for everybody that started joining in on our Discord and actually has been like DMing us on Twitter and everything. It's really cool. We love hearing from you guys. If you want to join our Discord, you can always go on to our Linktree, which is linked below, and just like hit join our Discord, and then you'll be in there with us, a bunch of idiots. We would love to see you there. You can also follow us on Twitter, like I said before, at dice_drop if you aren't already and you've gotten to episode 69. Nice. Then, like, what are you doing? Why? You can also follow us on Instagram at drop_talks. However, it has been abandoned, and I am going to blame Elena, and Elena will blame herself for that one because she is supposed to be on track of that, and she is not. If you like us and you want to help support us, to help us make more content for you, you can always hop over to greenroninstore.com and buy yourself a new game. You can get Mutants and Masterminds and a bunch of expansion packs and maybe actually play the game correctly, because we sure don't. When you buy your new game or any merch that you feel like having, that your heart just can't live without, go to the promo code down below and put in those wonderful little words, Dice Drop, all capitalized, one word. Then you will get some money off your purchase. Another way you can help support us is going over to our Ko-fi. anything that you donate there goes right back into the podcast. And if you want to, you can become a member. We're actually starting to put extra content on our member list. Right now, we do have exclusive bloopers over there that a lot of people aren't going to be hearing till like New Year's. So like you would already be getting that like top tier content and you don't have to wait like a few months for it. That's crazy. Also, which June 16th when this came. It's June 16th right now when I am doing this outro, recording it. However, it's June 17th when this comes out. When did we become halfway into the year? Time is an illusion and fake. Okay, bye. Anyways, another way you can help support us is maybe you want to make a podcast about why time is fake and life just isn't real and just get real meta with it. And you can record that on Zencastr. Zencastr is our proud sponsor here, and they want to help provide for you and your podcast needs. All their recordings are high quality and crisp and perfect. I am actually recording this outro on Zencastr right now. Hey, what's up, babes? That link for 3 months of 30% off on Zencastr Professional will be down below. Now, probably what you guys are wondering. It's like the top thing. Like, hey, when are we going to hear your beautiful voices again so I don't have to re-listen to the entire podcast? We'll see you July 1st, which is my birth month. I'm a Leo. I can't wait to see you July 1st. Bye, friends.